to try a GH5 4K 24 frames per second. I'm going to try the 8-bit resolution, and I'm going to carry this camera around and see if I can do this and vlog my trip. So I'm packing, getting ready to head out to Harrisburg, Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. I'm going to Troy Sauer's house, and we're going to work on the custom install pressure washer solution. I'm going to go to Corvette to Carlisle, so it'll be you know, not quite my scene, but it'll be fun to go, and then do some other stuff. So I'm going to vlog the trip on this camera and do it in 4K and see what happens. So I'm in here packing all my gear. Normally I would have this stuff done days in advance, but getting all the camera gear, my new whatever, the everyday backpack, the Peak Design, the 30 liter, getting that packed up and ready to go. I won't be taking those cameras. So the good news is that my bag is awesome. The bad news is I've loaded this sucker up with too much stuff. So I'm going to take some of it out. It's heavy as can be. So I'm going to take some of this stuff out and put it in the big bag, or the bigger bag. I'm going to lighten it up a little bit because it's too freaking heavy to carry. All right, my camera's all fogging up here, but we got more bottles for the citrus wash, so that's good. Orangey's chilling, yowling at me. All right, we're off. Going to jump on a Delta flight. We got I got to connect through Atlanta. Flight's at 11:22. It's 8 a.m. now, so I got about an hour and 20-minute drive to the airport. Raptor's clean. I'm gonna wipe off the tires here real quickly. I sprayed some D170 hyper dressing on them just because I left the Pearl over at the garage, so I'm looking a little streaky, but I'm gonna wipe it off real fast. In typical Orlando airport fashion, drive around for 20 minutes to find this spot. So I finally found something decent enough. So at least I have some covering. I'm sure it's going to get hit by some rain, but anyway, let's get in there. Let's see, gate 75. Don't judge me, I'm flying first class. I have a ton of miles, and I'm going to have to sit on 2 different planes forever. So anyway, I'm going to go find my gate. Looking for headphones first. So I'm looking for Sennheiser HD1, but I don't know. I've been in between that and the Focal. And sell those goofy Beats headsets, they're headphones that I've been getting with my Apple stuff. Should have ordered it. So I think we got it. They're going to like, these are the PXC 550. I'm gonna probably overpay here at the airport, whatever. I need them. So she's gonna go check to see if she can get it for me at the other store. I bought Clear. Now that's a pre-check only Clear. I think the other one's on the other side. I bought Clear, but I don't have TSA pre-check yet, because the only place to get it is here in Orlando. Where's the other Clear line? It must be on the other side. Oh, there it is. You don't have to. But Orlando doesn't help you because you still have to go through the crappy line. All right, we're in.
All right.
Piece of cake.
All right, honey. Ready?
Thanks. So I still have to go through the line, but it gets me to skip the regular security. So the key is to get Clear and pre-check, and then you get to go over there. Some airports, Clear is much more useful than Orlando, but for whatever reason, Orlando has become combative with Clear. It does make things a little easier. So I got my headphones. Luckily, they weren't $500. They were the same price, actually $50 less than online, so it worked out great. But these are the headphones I've been planning to get for a while. Either these or the Focal. So I got to charge them up. But I got relegated to seat 1, which I don't know how the heck that happened, but whatever. I'm stuck here. I'm going to be doing lots of traveling, so I need a wireless set. And it's between these and the Focals, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to get the Focals. So morning, I slacked on capturing footage last night. After I got to Atlanta, got to Harrisburg about 5:30, and Troy came by and got me. We went to dinner, grabbed some sushi, ran to Lowe's, got some of the stuff we needed, and so now I'm heading over there to work on the install the pressure washer. So what I'll probably do is do some specific pressure washer videos, and then I'll likely, so that'll be a separate thing, and I'll likely vlog the rest of the trip, you know, Corvette's Carlisle, and kind of chop this up into one video. We'll see how it goes. Swiper if it was a touch.
You kind of have to slam it, but there you go.
You have to remember who we're dealing with here. I still am a legit car guy.
Yeah.
And I stalk all your videos, so I get to watch. I'm not good at the old vlogging game. I always forget that you have to actually bring the camera.
Yeah, you gotta bring it, you gotta turn the microphone on, you gotta turn the camera on.
Right.
Yeah.
Normally I just set the camera up on a tripod and start talking for 3 hours straight. So, Troy swore we wouldn't have 3 trips.
3 trips.
3 trips.
This is it. This is it. This has gotta be it. This has to be
We
it.
did have, in fairness, we did have to go get lunch.
Yeah, so we're already out here.
This is just
this is a make our life easier trip.
Right, a slight detour. So we gotta go get some quicker setting, whatever,
Mud.
spackle, because I screwed up on that purchase. Troy's always looking for the cheapest. Oh boy. He's gonna start negotiating with them.
You know?
You gotta think about this longer term, like, you know, you might need this tool later on. So buy once.
I'm gonna put the tool somewhere, or I'm gonna let somebody borrow it, and I'm gonna lose it, or it's not gonna come back, and I'm gonna go buy the dang thing again anyways. Whatever.
Pro grip. It has a pro grip. Don't you want pro grip in your life? I'm feeling depressed, like I need some candy. For all our... Remember, this whole process wasn't supposed to be part of this whole thing.
It wasn't. Adapt and conquer.
Not only did you get a car, kind of freaking semi.
Every time I park in Europe, right? I don't mind walking. I park out there to walk up here. And when I tell you, pull in here,
I think you give off a vibe like you're too nice. Like no one parks next to me ever, because I don't know. I just
you're
give
also
off that
8 feet tall.
See?
Look at that. Ridiculous. Unbelievable. Like he couldn't have parked over here.
So it's probably your fault.
He could have parked in the middle there. Look at all these spaces. At least my car looks good.
At least he probably just got out of the other side, you know. No door ding chances.
He parked on the line.
Yeah. All right. So we got paint on the wall. We're gonna go to Corvette to Carlisle now because we're gonna let the paint dry instead of sitting here watching it. You can see the outline, but as it dries, I think it'll go away.
Oh yeah.
So instead of us watching paint dry for the next 3 hours, we're gonna go do our thing. I'll bring you along, probably vlog about 35 seconds, and see some really amazing Corvettes. Period. Quote. The end. Well, we're in Corvette heaven here, Troy. How do you feel about that?
I mean,
Are you excited?
It'd be a lot of Corvettes. I hang out with Mike enough to begin with, but
yeah.
you'll see some cool. The coolest thing about this show is that like GM's here, right? And I like to look for. I'd like to see the race cars every year, like the C7R, the race car. So you see some cool stuff, but after about 34 minutes of just seeing Corvettes, it's a little.
It's cool. I mean, I've heard about the show since I was a kid. You know.
Yeah, it's the biggest. I think it's the biggest Corvette gathering in the world.
Which makes it a massive gathering.
Period.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I think is cool about it. It's here.
It's like
25
obsessed,
minutes from your house.
It's like Obsessed Garage, but for Corvettes. Like you know how we get all excited about getting together and going to Rupes to work. These guys, you know, get together and excited to all
awesome.
sit there and talk Corvettes. So it's the nightmare is parking every year because it just shuts down the little town. But
I think it would be cool if they had a GT3 event like this.
Yeah, that would be.
I don't think we have enough GT3s in the country though.
Porsche wouldn't know what to do with themselves.
Yeah. We could take every GT3 ever made and probably wouldn't scratch one corner of the size of the show.
You know how hard that water is.
Well, it's just the mentality of, oh, I gotta get my car clean. Well,
leave it dirty if it's, you can't clean it properly.
We're such cynics. We shouldn't have, we can't vlog this.
I should be honking my horn.
Don't do that. I want to get in a fight with some old man because you mouthing off too much. You're not allowed to use me for my muscle.
Yeah, Matt, I'm gonna need you to punch this guy in the face. I'll be right back.
I got this guy all riled up. Now I need you to punch him.
I need you to take care of it.
And then when he beats you up, I'm sorry. Because he's a 3rd-degree black belt and an MMA trainer. All right, Troy, we made it.
See, I like this, the CR1. I like the C6 CR1. But
Yeah.
we did make it.
I mean, I drove Raz's.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty cool.
I like the C6. The only C6 I like is the ZR1. And I do like the C7s, but it has to be at least a Z06. Other than that,
the thing that, it's fine for you, but the thing I can't get over is I can't sit in the darn thing because my head hits the ceiling. I'm like, why would you make a car for big fat dumb Americans and then have a freaking seat where you can't?
I do not have that problem. I also don't have the problem ducking when I get off an airplane. I can stand up. I don't have to duck under things.
Yeah, I'm with you.
See, those are things you have to think about.
I'm a typical big dumb fat American and I can't fit in the darn car that's made for big fun dumb fat Americans. Doesn't make any sense. I'm psyched. I see a Sonic tent over here. Sonic tools. I'll go hang out at Adams. This is insane though. Just massive amounts of Corvette. Dude, do you think they have funnel cake here?
This is Pennsylvania. They definitely have funnel
I need
cakes
some
here.
freaking funnel cake. I already got drywall dust all over me, so no one will know the difference.
But they won't know the difference between the powdered sugar and the.
I think I should become an AMSOIL dealer. It seems a little cheesy because it's, it's marketed kind of.
You were gonna be so happy over here. You're done.
Oh yeah, but they brought the Corvette boxes, not the real stuff.
What a buzzkill, huh?
Yeah. But look at it. Have you seen this?
No.
Oh my gosh. Look at the drawers. Look inside of them. It's just next level amazing. Look at this.
Oh.
Isn't that the coolest thing you've ever seen in your life?
That's nice.
I mean, look, so when you have a tool that's out, you know that it's missing.
Yeah. Well, see, I have these. I had to buy these for my own,
Yeah, but
you gotta make them fit. They don't.
I'm telling you.
It's made for this.
Lista, Moduline, pretty much everything on the planet. I've seen every single company, and no one can touch this.
You know what I like about this? They put this little ridge right here.
Yeah.
So you can put, it's simple,
dude,
right?
Dude, it's amazing.
Like instead of jamming it down in there where you gotta you quickly just pull it out.
Yeah. But I mean the tools they're really nice. I mean,
yeah, I was just saying, how's the tool?
They're not
not Snap-on.
No, but I like them better. It's just freaking awesome.
I do like the.
I wonder if they have the regular cabinets in there. Let's go see. So, shoot. I got to get rolling on these people, I'm telling you. This is the stuff. Every time I see the cabinets, it reminds me how much I like them. Just cleanliness. Amazing. So clean. Foam system. So, this you put in the 26-inch cabinet and then the 34-inch cabinet. And so I figured out which ones we'll need for which cabinet. Because there's a lot of different configurations, there's a lot of different overlap on these. So it's hard to figure out which one you need to fill up the cabinet specifically and then build a complete set. Alright people, there's no question. And check this out. This is the new MSS Plus line. I don't even know if I'm supposed to have this, but I'm
You're in
telling
such a happy place right now.
Look at how insane that looks. So this will be my high-end solution. I got to talk to Colby. I probably shouldn't put this in the video when he tells me I can't do it. I think I'm gonna be good. Oh shoot! I'm gonna steal his catalog. I have this.
There's catalog, yeah.
They just have it.
So here you go, ready? The Corvette show turned out to be solid.
I'm super excited. Yeah. These guys were APR, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No,
so, and then they did APR right.
This is.
Gosh, it's just.
I just want to sit here and go like
you know what's also cool? Like, let's say you break this, You take a picture on your phone, you text it to them, and then they send you a new tool.
Well, that's what I used to do with Craftsman, but
yeah,
they're not around anymore. Yeah, the inserts are the game-changing.
Yeah, just nice.
And the nice thing about the insert, look, the stuff's not difficult to get out. Like some inserts, they're
Even my cut foam is a pain in the rear.
You walk up, you just take and all these they all it fits nice. That's what the nice thing is. You're not sitting there trying to pull the extension out of the.
They just did it right, man. I'm gonna blow this up in the gosh darn retail. Retail wannabe. Us wannabes are gonna dream about this.
I guess I'll get a set.
It's really not that expensive in comparison to other tools.
I want to get the white. I want to get a custom.
Well, the cabinets are expensive, but the tools aren't that expensive.
Yeah. I want the cabinets.
Yeah. We should buy a tool set now so we have stuff to build instead of using your garbage.
Now, wait a minute. I got some Snap-on tools.
Yeah.
You haven't used my tools. I have good tools. I have a degree in automotive engineering. I used to actually work on stuff.
Yeah. Got to get some chamois, Troy. Got to get some no-touch wheel cleaner.
M100, M205.
Oh, they have 205 here. That's legit.
Yeah, they have. M100 is essentially the same thing as 105, but oil-based. This thing dusts so bad. This is good though. This stuff right here, 205. That's good.
You can have it.
I don't really want to put this.
I mean, we all know perfect finishes. It's tough to beat, right?
Yeah. Shane's booth.
I don't know because
Shane's branding is always on point. Adam's booth. He probably absolutely kills it at the show. People eat this stuff up. I wonder how many truckloads of product they roll through. What's up, brother? How you doing?
How are you?
Can you teach me about this stuff, Troy? I don't know anything about it.
I don't know anything about this stuff.
I don't know anything about it.
I believe
this for rinsing.
You put on a terry towel to dry.
Okay.
And you put a lot of pressure, a lot of downward pressure.
Oh, and that's what activates it. Heat.
Yeah.
Heat and
friction.
speed and pressure.
And you want to go harder on darker vehicles.
Hard. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Disclaimer: don't listen to anything I just said there.
This year, I came up with a really creative name. Wheel cleaner. So this year, turn your brake dust. See the barrel of the wheel really filled with brake dust.
There's just
you can put this in HQ.
There is just too much awesome in this one place in America. Can I get a Matt's Garage? There's a Ken. I can get that for my dad. See, my dad is cheesy enough that he would rock that.
He would love it.
Yep.
There's a Marty.
How's there not a Matt?
There probably was at one point.
Oh my gosh, man. I'm so disappointed. You think I can get one and just fold it up and put it in my bag? Just bend it.
Bend it crooked too. Just bend it a little crooked.
This is what I came to Pennsylvania for.
To protect what they love.
Not the chipped ham funnel cakes. And it's only $6.
PA's got some of the best funnel cakes, man. We do have some good food around here.
Yeah, I'll get one. What's up with the double stuffed Oreos? Oh, they do deep fried Oreos? Yeah.
Deep fried Oreos.
Alright, Troy's getting the drywall dust done. And then we can call this mission accomplished. So we swept out, got all the stuff out of here, vacuumed, swept, mopping. So here's all the stuff. Blew it out with the Ego. And now we're dialed in. You might want to revisit that bucket a little more often. I'm going to supervise and critique. That's what everybody wants. This is what I get in a lot of trouble on videos for. Because, like, you know, I'll be, like, showing people, like, how they do tint. And then everybody will be in the comments will be like, hey, that guy doesn't want you telling him what to do. I said, well, I mean, I'm kind of interviewing the process, so cut me some slack, bro.
Not my own way. I'll blow the garage out at some point, but this will be fun.
Yeah, the main reason to do this is to get the,
Dust.
yeah, drywall dust you're going to be finding for months. So we've done some serious slacking all day. You know, we work till what, about 2:30?
2:30,
Yeah.
3 o'clock.
Got the garage completely cleaned out, everything done. Heading over to the Chain Designs. Troy's got a detail to do, or at least receive a car. So how are you going to do that car? When will you do that? Like every night this week? We'll go work on it?
Yep. Yeah, I'm not a volume
How
shop.
long do you normally get with it?
It depends what they're getting. If they're getting, most people coming to me are getting a fairly substantial amount of work, so that they want a correction, they want a coating, they want the wheels off, they want that all done. So normally I'm planning a week. So they usually drop off Friday and pick up Friday.
What kind of car is this?
This is a C6 Corvette.
Oh,
So it's a black Corvette. So we're going to be doing a paint correction on it. Just wants a full paint correction. So get a paint correction done on it, put sealant on there. And then next week I have a ZL1 Camaro coming in. Then the following week I have a C7 Corvette coming in. So September's pretty well booked up.
So I don't feel so bad making you spend all that money on Lowe's. Then you're gonna be rolling in the cash.
Yeah, rolling in the cash that's going to sit in a business account. No, it's a lot of work, but it's something I enjoy doing, and you know, it's nice when the weather's crap, right? Because then you're inside and you don't feel as bad about missing everything. But when it's nice out like this, it has been this weekend, and you're stuck every day, you know, because it's not my day job, it's not my full-time job, so I go to work all day and then go do that. So you miss out on a lot, but it'll pay dividends later.
Troy's getting gas at BJ's.
This is the daily driver.
Yeah, but
what?
it's still your car.
It has a warranty on the powertrain.
Oh Lord. that sounds lazy to me.
Well,
Are you at least gonna get 93?
Yeah, I always get 93. Yeah, I have to.
I thought you would pull some kind of cheapo blend where you'd put like half 89.
All my cars are 93.
Or
Always.
you put half 93, half 91.
No. Even if
to
it's
save like 6 cents.
Even if it's 91. Even if it's 91, I get 93.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a fire nozzle on my toolbox.
Oh, nice. It's my favorite. Sanjo. Troy's having a real crisis of life right now. He's
I'm hungry.
You want to tell me what's going on?
All right.
Out of focus.
So Panera Bread is always open till like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So we go to the regular Panera, and the lady, we don't even get out of the car. You know, you're getting out of the car, and the lady comes walking out.
They're just trying to run a business.
No. Let me get to my point. I'm like, okay, fine. They closed at 7, right? And they're just like, we're sorry, we're closed. She didn't even say early, but it's very apparent that like she's standing at the door for a reason, to tell people that they're closing. So I call up the other Panera down the road. Not down the road, it's like a 10-minute drive. So I call them, and their phone system says, yeah, we're open till 9 p.m. We get there, there's a sign that says we close at 7 p.m. for an employee meeting. That's some bull crap. Your system told me you were open.
What's your other problem?
I'm hungry. Oh, my other problem is my frickin' CR
CR is leaking. I'm glad I'm leaving. Peace out.
It's not leaving it. It's not leaking in a fixable spot, unfortunately.
Oh boy. Yep, that's the way it goes with the custom installs, Troy. That's why it says I get you 90% of the way there.
Yeah.
In your case, I got you 98% of the way there.
So I was
leaving.
just looking forward to a bacon turkey bravo sandwich from Panera after my CR fiasco, and now we're at ABC Brewing Company, which is a solid replacement.
All right, I'm heading out to the airport. I guess maybe I'll grab a little bit more vlogging on the way home. We'll see what goes, how this goes. I do have my fancy little strap, so I better get some footage. But man, this is my first trip as a exclusive Obsessed Garage, guy, doing my own business, and it's all a bit surreal. It just feels odd. But I had a great time with Troy, and it's funny, Troy and I have met twice, but I feel like we've been friends for 20 years, and it's kind of cool to come back to PA, get a cheesesteak, a real legit cheesesteak. Had some pierogies last night, so I feel like we had some conversations about peanut butter and apple butter, which only central Pennsylvanian people or western Pennsylvania people can attest to or have in common. So anyway, headed to the airport. Great trip. Troy had a little leak in the darn CR, so I think he's gonna have to tear the whole thing apart and fix that. He's not too excited about that, but I'm sure he'll share some of the follies on that. The weather here has been insane, man. Makes me want to move back to Pennsylvania in the summer. All right, made it home. Made it to Orlando. Pretty uneventful trip. I'm starting to get used to this whole traveling thing. Just much more comfortable when I chill out, slow down, and just enjoy it. We got in a little bit of a holding pattern, but I'm sitting there watching movies in Delta. Makes the experience much better. Too bad my truck is clean, and it's raining outside, so no dice on keeping it clean. But I think it looks pretty good. Dang, I think it looks good. Even with the front bumper. So anyway, I'll see you at home. It's always sketchy driving in the Raptor, and the roof always looks like it's gonna hit. It's one of those things you just have to commit. If you don't hit the 7-foot high mark, then you're not gonna hit. It's also almost not fair. I almost want to pay cash leaving the airport, because when you go through E-Pass here and you see the cost, it always hurts. And the audio system is really great in this thing. It's really surprising. The B&O does such a great job. I really can't explain it, but driving home, I don't know, I just feel super motivated. I mean, it's on the plane. I felt relaxed for the first time in a long time. I'm driving home relaxed, hanging out with Troy. Just really motivated me to, I don't know what. Another thing, I read David Plotz's post in the Obsessed Garage Core, the Facebook group, the invitation only Facebook group, and he was just telling the story of West Point, and man, I don't know, I just feel motivated. I hate to sound self-helpy on you here, but it's just good to spend 3 or 4 days away from home, away from it all. Let the people that I've invited in and hired to do what they do and not worry about it, because they've got it. They got my back. Michelle's got my back. My parents got my back. Chris started today. They had my back in getting Chris up and running. Ted, came in and knocked out some stuff. So Ted's been helping with doing some part-time work. And hopes to get him full-time at some point here soon. But I'm going to get to the gym tomorrow, and I've got a ton of products to create. The new CCR 1001 Cox hose reels are in, and so I've got those to get ready to video and photo and shoot, get those out into the world. And I'm going to work on interior and coatings and all this crazy stuff. I'm going to be bottling stuff for the second round of the Chemical Guy stuff, and I've been feeling a bit overwhelmed by all of that, all the opportunity, and trying to capture it all. But this is the first time that, I don't know, I just 4 or 5 days away doing something cool with Troy, and the fellowship part of that, and making I think a friend for life is pretty powerful. It's just a cool experience to be able to experience that, and to come home and feel hyper motivated. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that thought as I'm almost home. So good to be home. It's hot, it's humid, it's sweaty, but it's home. Anyway, great trip. Had a blast. Thanks for riding along with me. Hopefully I'll continue to get better at capturing footage on vlogging. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks to Troy for the invitation. It's good to meet Mike, Street Speed. Good to meet Shane in Shane Designs for the first time in person. Next trip coming soon. I'll be up in the mountains with the GT3. Thanks for watching. As always, stay tuned for more crazy. the force pulls you back, your foot naturally comes off the gas. You have to keep your foot to the floor.